everybody, Brandon here from Anchors for Airplanes. Just going to give you guys a little bit of an insider's look on how our band formulates songs together. If you're wondering about how to do that, if you're thinking about writing songs, maybe I can give you a little bit of a look on how we do it. I've been singing myself for approximately 7 years or so. I started out just singing in the shower and singing in the car and doing a bunch of weird stuff, and I don't know, people were like, dude, you should totally sing for a band. The first step to writing a song is someone has to have a riff or some kind of direction that you want the song to go. Usually it just starts out as a basic riff for us. Cody, our guitar player, or Travis, our bass player, sometimes me, and sometimes even John, our drummer, can get in there with just a tiny snippet of an idea. Hey, what do you guys think about this? And Cody will take the idea and make it into a riff. And then John will jump in on his drums, and Travis will jump in on the bass. And then I kind of jump in on vocals. Basically what I do is vocalize emotions. That's good. I just try to imagine how this music is making me feel, and then I just kind of put that into some kind of vocal. So when I come home, I'll put the recording into the computer, I'll hear it, and I'll be able to write lyrics that kind of maintain that same vocal phrasing and lyric structure, or however you like to say it. But that's what I do. There's always a big difference between how you feel at band practice and how you feel when you get home. It's just two different environments. So when I get home and I put the music into the computer and I'm about ready to write lyrics, I sit there and try to feel what I was feeling while I was in the rehearsal room. It's not always perfect, you know, sometimes you have to fight with it, sometimes it could take up to a week to even get a good solid foundation for what you're wanting to do with a song. For me personally, it comes kind of quick, but then again, you know, I don't really spend too much time making it perfect. You know, I try to do what I do, but I usually start out writing the chorus, kind of get a picture of what that song is going to be about, using your words to speak for the emotions that you get from a song. And I write the first verse as kind of an intro to the song. Then you come into the second verse, and it's, you know what to expect, so you get that driving feeling of the first verse. You just put a little bit more detail in the second verse, kind of clear things up. You have the first and second verse and the first and second chorus. Those are points that build the story. Right after the second chorus, you're going to have an area that I like to call the breakdown. And my band is very fond of these breakdowns. We love doing it. Bridge is another term, middle area, solo part, lead part, solo. We just call them breakdowns because we've been doing that forever. So we get to the breakdown part, and that's where energy flows. The breakdown is at the point of the story that most people would call the climax, or the point of conflict for the song. If every song was a story, this is where the villain is about to triumph here in the breakdown. Sometimes we'll even go calm on that breakdown part, but then we always build it up to be pretty climaxy. The climax. I always like to have a breakdown that goes against the song, because it kind of keeps listeners interested. You don't want to hear the same thing over and over and over. It's just like a verse, chorus, That's good to get a foundation. Breakdown. Switch it all the way up, because you don't want people to get bored. Towards the end of that breakdown, it's going to be building up, climax, right into that chorus again. And this chorus is where you want to sing with the most emotion, because it's going to drive the point home, and it's going to make that breakdown make sense. It's going to make the whole song make sense. It's going to be beauty. That's why I like to usually sing a double chorus on the end, because it's just more point driving, you know, whatever. Our formula is verse, chorus, breakdown, chorus, done. Sometimes a double chorus on that last one. It's as easy as that. You can write a million songs with that format and still be creative, and it's something that keeps the listener in tune with the song. They know that format, they're comfortable listening to that format, and it usually produces songs that are between 3 and 4 minutes long. So it's perfect. And then an outro. Usually we have a part of the song that we want to retouch on. It could be the breakdown, or it could be a pre-chorus. Bring that back into the song. After that third chorus, vocally, you may or may not even have to do anything. You can kind of just let the emotion of the song carry it, and that'll be the end of the song. It'll fade into some kind of an outro. So that's pretty much it. I appreciate everybody checking out the video on how I go about writing a song. Please subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm Brandon from Anchors for Airplanes.